Welcome to EQ Educational Products Build Emotion Faces. This instrument was created to assist a child in almost any type of therapeutic intervention. Since the knowledge of emotions forms such a basic underlying foundation in emotional intelligence, it can be used as a general tool. Especially children who suffer from autism spectrum disorders to any degree, as well as children who grow up in environments where emotional expressions and social interactions are limited, and which consequently result in children who are confused about facial expressions, will benefit a great deal from this tool. When you open the product, you will see this cover page. Click on the white arrow to start. This will now open the main page. On the main page, you will see different buttons on the left-hand side, your menu button, a printer button, information button or instructions button, and a camera. Then you will also see a text box at the top and a text box at the bottom. Here is an oval in which you're going to build graphic faces, and on the right-hand side there is the screen where your web camera can take a photo of the client's facial expression as you build the emotions. Right, so to start, you're first going to discuss with your client the emotion that you want to build in this face. So let's say that the first emotion that you two want to explore together is happy. You can type in happy there, because once you finish this, you would want to print this page to keep on file or to give to the child to take home, and then you would want the name of the emotion at the top to remember it. At the bottom, you can enter your client's name. So let's say that your client's name is Claire. You can enter it there with a surname and a grade if you like. And then to start, you're going to first click on the menu button at the top. This will open the menu page. On the menu page, you will see different buttons that you can click to go to the different pages where the facial features are. So let's start with eyes. You click on the eyes icon, and that will open the page with all the eyes on that you can choose from. Together with your client, you can now decide which one of these pairs of eyes will fit the emotion happy. So let's say your client chooses the first pair. Just click on it and it will appear on your main page. You can now drag it to any position that you like it to be. Right, so let's say your client wants it there. You can now go to menu again, and now you can click on mouths. Together with your client, you can decide which mouth will display the emotion happy. So let's say he wants a very happy face, or she wants a very happy face. You click on this mouth. It will then appear on the front page, and you can drag it to wherever you want it. Then there's also another feature. When you go back to menu, you can see there's an eyebrows button. You can click on that. And let's say your client wants to make funny eyebrows, and they can choose the bushy ones here. It will appear here, and then you can drag it to the place where you would like it to be. Let's just take the eyes down a bit, and then you can position your eyebrows where you want it. Right, so now you've finished building the graphic face here. And the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to take a photo of your client here where your web camera is active. To make this space active, you want to make sure that your web camera is functional and that it's on. So before you even open this program, just if it's an external webcam, just plug it in by your USB port, or if it's internal, just turn it on so that you can see that the web camera is active. At the moment it is, because it shows the background of the room that we're in. If it's not active or not on or not functional, you will see that this space is completely black. then you know that something is wrong. So please turn it on or plug it in before you open this program. Otherwise, you will see a black space here. Right, so I have my client here, and we are busy discussing or making a happy face. So when your client is there, you're going to just practice a happy face there, since you are busy building it on the left hand side there. And then when you're ready, you can just click on the camera icon, and that will take a photo of your client. You can see now it's static. If you and your client is not satisfied with that, with your middle mouse button, you just click on the photo again, and you will see that it becomes active again, and then you can adjust the facial expression, and you can just take another photo. Right, so now after you've taken your photo, you can now go to your menu button again, and you can go to frames. And on the frames page, you will see different kinds of frames on the first one. On each page, there is 8 frames, and there are 5 pages. So you have 40 frames in total to choose from. So you and your client can discuss these frames. And the next page is frames. The next one. And this one. And the last page. And then the two of you can decide together, or your client can decide on his own or her own, which one of these they would like to choose. So let's say that Claire likes this frame. Just click on it, and it will appear on your front page around your photo. Right, so the important thing here is just to remember that you first have to take your photo and then choose your frame. Because if you don't like the frame and you want to delete it, you can right click on it. Bye. And it will go away. And then you can choose another frame. Let's say your client liked this one better. You can click on it, and it will appear on the front page. When you do it the other way around, by first choosing the frame and then taking the photo, you will delete the photo once you delete the frame. So first take the photo and then put your frame around it. Right, so now you've built a happy face here, and you've discussed the emotion happiness. When you want to print this page, you need to take a screenshot of this page. When you click on the printer icon, it will give you instructions as to exactly what you need to do to be able to take a screenshot and save it and print it. There are 2 methods, and you can read through that and then just take a screenshot and save it. Left click on this pop-up to close it. And then if you get stuck with regard to general instructions, where to click, how your mouse works according with the program, you can just click on the information button, and it will open the screen where you can read the instructions with regard to this. At the bottom, you will see left click on this pop-up to close it. So you just left click on it, and it will go away. Right, and in this way, you can now build literally hundreds of different emotional expressions. And through the use of this instrument, children can now learn what a facial expression representing a specific emotion entails. For example, what the eyes look like when it narrows down in anger, and how the mouth opens in the expression of astonishment. After building a generic expression with the given images, and this is now with the guidance of you as the therapist, the child can then mimic these expressions by taking a photo within this program and then print the built face and the photo alongside it for future reference. Right, like I said, there's hundreds of different emotional expressions that you can build by means of this tool, and that you can practice with your client. And at the same time, you and your client can interact in a fun way by means of this medium, and you can establish your therapeutic relationship even further. So that is basically how this tool works. I hope that you enjoy it, and thanks for listening to this presentation.